Matthias Van Amegbe, and also Lomote Asigodi. And the subs, we have Prempe Masaudu and also Kwanzaa. These are all players on the bench this afternoon for Young Apostles. Joseph Asaribediakon is the man on the sidelines who is going to be managing affairs for Young Apostles. And on the part of Kotoko, there is Dr. Prosper Nate Okum. He is in charge of this particular game.
Koumassi Asante Katoko are really having a better perspective against debutant at home in the Ghana Premier League. They've played 7 games against debutant and they've won 5, they drew 1 and they lost 1, and that was against Nations FC. Free Boateng was the man who scored the only goal at Koumassi Asante Katoko's home as a debutant. So Nations FC and the 7 games that Kotoko played at home against debutant, the only team that were able to defeat Asante Katoko was Nations FC, Kain Ketesi, Free Boateng. And the fans are poised. They must try to put smiles on their faces against Karela. Mohamed Kamara impresses so very well, so we dare not drop him. And then again, looking at Samba O'Neill's super display at the back line, we're expecting him to give that command. And then again, Lord Amwa, Joseph Hablo, these are all guys very, very poised for action against Young Apostles. As Bidiakun, the man who always talks a lot, he's expecting a lot from his players. And Daniel Lomuti, he's having much experience. He's played for the likes of ES Sestif.
I told you, they've been very dominant against newly promoted sides. It was a deep cross, but once again to goalkeeper Kamara. Kamara throws a long one. This is Aqua. Aqua looking for a better Amoa. Amoa gets there. And that was a brilliant block from Suleiman Yaya Abu, the captain post ahead of a national goalkeeper. You need to improve upon your performances and you need to always be up there to be able to mount the post. Samba O'Neill has located Antwi. The team goes to Amoa. Amoa has lost the ball to Young Apostles. Apostles, this is Lomote. Lomote has gone back to Ramzi Abubakar. Abubakar was trying to lob in a cross, but Kamara has dealt with the situation. Team to Jamina, looking for Lomote. Lomote gets that touch. Atta once again, trying to look for Hussein. Hussein won that challenge, a chance for Hussein. Mohamed Kamara has saved the situation once again for Koumassi Asante Katoko. 16th of March 2000. Kamara is just 24 years. And from Kalum Stars to Soa and now Koumassi Asante Katoko. He was the MVP in their last game against Karela. That was in March day 1. And interestingly, Kamara was part of the Guinean team that played in the 2017 Under-17 World Cup.
Indeed.
And of course, in the first game he was on the bench, but in the second game against Costa Rica, he mounted the post for the Guinean Under-17. And also in their third game against Germany, which they lost by 3-1, Kamara once again was in post.
Passing through the ranks, he's been fortified for the bigger occasion, and I'm not quite surprised that he's benching a national goalkeeper in Freddy Gassari. His composure, his height, everything on point. His reflexes, his ability to command the box and give perfect instruction.
Nice touch. Ablo back to goalkeeper Kamara. Kamara goes back to Ablo. Kamara is actually out of his position. Samba O'Neill with that shot. There was a clearance which was very, very crucial. That was a good flick. Young Apostles Trying to play from the middle. The ball to Ramsey. Ramsey without control. Ramsey on the left side. A good cross. Nice header from Hussein Issa. But once again, you have to try harder to get past Kamara.
Ramsey, very, very dangerous. Last season in the Division 1, he scored some 5 goals with 6 MVP. In fact, he's a guy they must watch on. Especially, he's exploiting the spaces behind his mat. Numbers, crowding defense, limiting spaces for Koumassi Asante Katoko.
Mohamed Kamara has come off his line once again to make that clearance. Do you think Kamara should be a bit calm? Looking at the fact that he almost got caught up off his line in 2 different occasions.
You must be calm, and the primary duty of a goalkeeper is your ability to stay calm and then give your team a safe pair of hands. But the ball playing is a bit exposing him anytime he's been under some intense pressure.
Kamara, some back to the right side. Lomoti has been the target.
But anytime they try to look for Lomoti, the connection from the midfield to the defensive third is not quite working. I'm expecting Ramsey to use his pace and his ability to.
In the first half of the game, it's still goalless. None of the teams have been able to hit the back of the net. Amoa looking for Aqua. Aqua gets there. Aqua into the box. Aqua goes down. Daniel Lai says for Young Apostles. He played really well, and also he gave them some very good numbers. 5 goals last season and 6 MVPs. Wasn't bad from a player like Ramsey Abubakar.
Not bad at all. And the Division 1 league, you need a lot of resilience to be able to bring balloon offensive. So they must try to look for another pattern of play. Look at the dominance from Sambo Lord Amwa.
Goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara, the former under 17 national goalkeeper for Guinea. He's been with the national team for some time now, and Koroko is lucky to have such a goalkeeper. This is Lord Amwa.
That mistake, and he must fix this to get him going.
This is Ramsey. Ramsey with that pass to Lomote. And Young Apostles are up by a goal to 0. And Lomote has got the first goal for Young Apostles. Very, very beautiful connection. Some very good play. And Young Apostles are up by 1-0. How do you explain this? Kotoko dominating, Young Apostles at this point leading by 1-0.
I told you about Abubakar Ramsey exploiting the gaps for Koumassi Asante Katoko. The composure alone, play with confidence, and use intim.
This is Samba Onel. Joseph Ablo. Papa Yaya. Yaya goes down.
The composure alone, play with confidence, and use intim.
This is Samba Onel. Joseph Ablo. This one is for Lomoti. But in team is there once again. Emmanuel
Bidia could be very, very happy for scoring his first goal of the season in the Ghana Premier League. He's been struggling to find the back of the net, but this time around, I am pretty sure the scoring gate has been opened. Kain Kitisi Daniel Omoti with so much experience.
Now Antwi was trying to look for sack
Against Kotoko, they are opening up, take their chances.
They are opening up and they are getting more and more confident. As the minutes go by, they feel more comfortable and they feel, look, we can play with these guys. Ramsey, Hussein is in the box. Ramsey to Hussein. Could this be the second goal? What a miss! What a miss! How do you explain that?
You can't miss such a chance. The goalkeeper was totally beaten. The yawning net was waiting for the ball. But a very,
You need to shoot from distance, Daniel said. Kotoko shot from distance. And there they have the goal.
the pitch didn't help the goalkeeper. The ball took a soft action on the ground and the goalkeeper was totally beaten. But that was a very nice effort from Emmanuel Enchi. And I told you, last season he scored 6 good goals for Great Olympics as a midfielder. This time around, when the going gets tough, out of nowhere, Emmanuel Enchi came to the party for Koumassi Asante Katoko.
That was a brilliant strike from Emmanuel Enchi. This is what Kotoko fans want to see, and that is what they've just seen. Contour in that battle within team. That ball to attack. Attack to Contour in a very good position. Contour strikes, save by the crossbar. Young Apostles still trying to get into the game.
The tempo is getting hotter and hotter over here, and I am not that impressed with goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara so far. He's a bit jittery in terms of his claims. The game is now very balanced. Kotoko are now coming so well in the game.
And few minutes after Kotoko got the equalizer, it nearly went back as it was, and they were being saved by the crossbar.
That was a very nice threat from Young Apostle. So when Kotoko are trying to come up the game, you prove your weight. It's not forthcoming. Albert Amwa, Saka Dauda, all struggling to find the back of the net.
This is Kamara. Very young but experienced, 24 years of age. Ramsey, Abubakar, Hussein. 5 minutes of additional time. And Young Apostles attacking. And goalkeeper Kamara wouldn't let that bring him problems.